everybody. Give me a minute here to make sure that all this is working the way it's supposed to, because sometimes it doesn't. More often than not, it doesn't. Give me a minute here to... Okay, it is actually working great. Alright, so we are just trying to get west right now, and I keep in mind the speed limit out here is 70, and I keep coming up on these people doing like 50 to 55. I'm not even joking. So this has been a real challenge here. So it looks like we're flying by everybody at about 300 miles an hour, but we're not. For some reason, the average speed of traffic on this road is like 50. And we have got to get west, guys. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Severe thunderstorm watch also in effect for this area. We're in, what is this, eastern Wyoming? Yeah, eastern Wyoming. And you can see on Radar Omega there that severe thunderstorm, that orange polygon. That big storm's about to exit that polygon, so they'll probably be issuing a new warning for that soon. Would be my guess. So... yeah, I think this is the target for the day. So I'm going to try to go to highway, whatever this is, 85. And this guy up here needs to piss off. Once we get up to 85, we're going to go north toward Torrington, but probably turn off at Yoder and get on the Backroad network. There is a road, it's Old Highway 152, that should work for us to get us into the position on this storm. Not really expecting a tornado or anything off the bat. Big hail. This thing's warned for tennis ball size hail and 60 mile an hour winds. But we don't chase Wyoming very much. It's really easy to run out of fuel out here, so you gotta be kind of careful. So just we'll take care of things today, folks, and try to be in the right spot at the right time. As usual this morning, was unable to find a competent mechanic to do anything for me, so we had to... yeah, I know, used to that. I had a... don't pull out in front of me, come on, god damn it. I have no problem with these tour vans, but it seems like every time we get going, they pull out in front of us and then they do 20 under the speed limit. But no, I had a skid plate was falling off. I had a stripped out bolt, so Corey and I fixed that in the Love's parking lot this morning. Could not find anybody to do anything for me for any price this morning, as usual. So, right, we're gonna pass by here. Somebody is coming, but they're way the hell up there. And now you floor it. God, freaking Christ. I don't get that. We were talking about that yesterday on the way up to wherever it was I stayed last night. It's like these people, they go slow, and then as soon as you go to pass them, they get on the gas pedal. Every freaking time. Our storm looks a little bit disorganized. But it's nothing to write home about right now, but it's definitely the best storm on the board right now. I don't know why they haven't reissued a severe thunderstorm warning for this yet. I don't know. There probably is going to be a polygon. There it is right there. Perfect timing. Radio out here. It's crazy how rural it is. You in range back there, Corey? Yep, the new severe thunderstorm warning is for possible tornado 2.5 inch hail, which is a tennis ball size, 60 mile per hour winds, and considerable damage tag on that. You got beautiful scenery out here too, by the way, folks. Again, that's for Goshen County and Platte County in southeast Wyoming. So your thunderstorm is located near Slater, which is 15 miles southeast of Wheatland. That's moving east at only 15 miles per hour. Again, tennis ball size hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Golf ball size hail was already reported along Interstate 25 north of Chugwater. It includes Slater and Veteran. That's in effect for another 47 minutes.
Half a mile, turn right.
Coming up on our north option.
Turn right.
Nobody's coming, and for all the haters, that's a yield sign, not a stop sign. I'm not required to stop at the yield sign. I have to say that because we had a stop sign that said right turn, no stop, and somebody took a screen recording of it about 2 weeks ago, put it on Twitter, and caused a big freaking blow up over it. I'm like, well, obviously you can't read the sign because it says right turn, no stop. Oh, there's Vince blowing a stop sign again. No, it says no stop. Reading is hard, I tell you what. Reading is hard. So if we take a look off to the driver's side of the vehicle here, we're going to start to get a view of this storm. Not going to be much detail in it though. Looks like this storm's already spit off a left split there. If you look at Radar Omega and put this into motion, see the left split here toward Wheatland and our right split here. That left split may be a primary hailer. The right split could potentially have tornado risk, but the tornado risk today is quite low. This is more of a hail and damaging wind risk, and pretty structure, of course. Yeah, good scenery out here, good storms. That's all we need. So we'll see what we can do here. Severe thunderstorm watch is in effect. Give you information on that. Hold on here. Severe thunderstorm watch is for parts of northeast Colorado, Nebraska Panhandle, southwest South Dakota, southeast Wyoming, and it's effective until 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 p.m. Central Time. Some of the hazards that are going to be included today possibly are damaging winds with gusts to 75 miles per hour, hail up to 2.5 inches, and maybe a tornado in the watch area. Alright folks, it is 70 miles per hour out here. Either my speedometer is off or we are just not moving for some reason. Holy crap. We'll get there eventually. Road work, awesome. Would not be a storm chase if we did not start off the bat with road work. One lane road ahead, shit. We're going to get in front of these, as many vehicles as we can here then. Shit. I tell you, I am so sick and tired of these one-lane roads. It seems like there have been so many of them this year, and I don't know why. Hopefully this is not a long one-lane road. So we don't have time. Don't have time. Let's look at Google Maps. Maybe that'll help us out here. I think it's... Shut up, Google. I am so sick and tired of that thing. Activating every time I say it. Well, this ain't good. There's people standing all over the frickin' road. This might be a one-lane road for miles here. God damn it. You in range back there? Oh, frick. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. We got to get moving though, so hopefully we're not catching the very beginning of this. Hopefully we're coming in here as it's about to turn green. Luckily, the storm's only moving 15 miles per hour, so that'll give us some time to get caught up. But we're going to be passing cars left and right here. It's not good. If I would have known this, which I wish Google would have had this marked, I would have went up to Torrington. I would have went through Scotts Bluff and then went up to Torrington and down. Anybody from this area know? Is this like a 30-minute wait or like a 5-minute wait? Anybody know here? Because Google Maps doesn't even show it as a closure. It does show a lot of orange for the next 5 miles, so I guess worst case scenario, it's what, 5 miles? But there is, I think there's vehicles coming. I think I saw some up there on the bend. Yeah, this is why I was so hell-bent on passing people, just because we're running a little late and you don't know what's up ahead. It's always best to be early than late. It's not about to produce a tornado or anything, though, I don't think, thankfully. We got time, I'm worried about getting caught in a lot of this traffic here. But, I don't see any traffic oncoming, which is really concerning here. There are some side roads. Once we get up here, just to our north by Hawk Springs, we've got several side roads in a gridded road configuration here that we can take if we need to kind of bypass traffic on either direction of the highway. So, you know, if we get too many people clustered up and we can't get anywhere, we can get past them. So I'm not too worried about that, but we got to get out of this this road construction here, or at least got to get moving. I'm actually going to look and see, is there another route I can take? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Once we get up to Road 22, there is, though. We could backtrack south 3 miles, and then we could go west 8. But I think that option would probably take longer than it would to just sit here and wait. I'm guessing. You in range, Corey? Yeah, this is beyond irritating, I'll tell you what. Let's see, we could backtrack just a little bit. We could way cross over 3 miles. Yeah, the alternate routes that I'm seeing, I think, would probably take just as long as sitting here, so we'll give this like 5 more minutes. There, okay, we should be all right. There is oncoming traffic now, so that means that, you know, there's at least people coming through, so that gives us hope that they're not still waiting, you know what I mean, to get people moving the other direction. So once we get up to Highway 313, which is about 3 miles up ahead, so we don't have to sit in this for a couple of minutes. We can actually go east and take a secondary road, or go west and take a secondary road to get around this traffic. So I'm not too terribly concerned now.
The car is a mile long in front of us.
These gaps in traffic are what slow everything down. Yet this guy doesn't want to get moving, so he's slowing the whole pack down. Boo! Right. Remind me not to come back through this road later. That's for freaking sure. Desperately need to figure out how to put these one-lane roads into Google Maps. Somebody does. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, you get these goobers up here like this guy that slows the whole pack up. Like, there's what? Probably 70 car lengths between him and the truck in front of him. Like, you gotta get moving, buddy. Get moving so these people can get through. Right. Wonder if they got their driver's license out of the Cracker Jack box or the frickin' Lucky Charms box. Could be either. Somebody's out there, oh, he's talking shit, he's so negative. Why is he not moving? Because there's a one-lane road, guys. The car in front of me is not moving, so I can't really move anywhere because I don't want to, like, hit the truck in front of me. Loose gravel, of course. Oh, and there's a freaking wide load coming through to boot. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, we are freaking moving.
Go ahead, MAT.
Incredible. Good news, we're moving. Avoid broken windshield, 30 miles per hour. Okay. Well, there's big hail coming, so if you keep everybody parked here too long, they might not be avoiding it. Nice base of our storm over there. Beautiful chunky little updraft base there. See it? There'll be some of that dropped a tornado.
Spawn a tornado. One category is like before you get there, like 5 feet before you get there, you'll be okay. You don't have to all types of severe weather, including extremely large hail, destructive straight line winds, and tornadoes. Move quickly to a safe shelter, such as an interior room, a bathroom, or closet, or basement. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Wyoming, Goshen, and Platte. This is a severe thunderstorm message for the following counties in Wyoming, Goshen, Laramie, and Platte, and Weld, Colorado. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 439, effective until 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. This watch includes
wow, that is incredibly beautiful.
Wyoming, Goshen,
wish I could stop to take a photo of it.
And Weld, Colorado.
But we gotta keep moving.
Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for
that is rotating.
possible warnings. Stay tuned to know
That thing is actually rotating. Are you kidding me? Is that our main storm, or is that the shower in front of it? That is broadly rotating. Interesting. Oh my fucking god, guys. Yeah, we gotta. This is becoming a safety risk here. We gotta get moving. These road crews probably better not be holding people up, because the people coming southbound are going to be caught in this hail. They really need to stop their petty road maintenance here and get these cars moving through. I'm concerned about any vehicles that are stopped up in this area here. Big hail, potentially. This could be a problem here. I think they'd be monitoring this a little bit better. No, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying you would think that they'd be monitoring this a little better than they are. It's not, that's a little concerning here. Because these people that are stopped from going southbound are probably in the path of big hail. They need to put their road maintenance aside and get these guys moving. So a little bit of a clear slot trying to form in there, maybe? I'm going to go ahead and full screen this for a minute so you can...
We're still here, now we're getting gust fronted.
It's going to take me a minute to full screen it. Wall cloud forming. God damn it. I can't get this thing to work, guys. I can't full screen you. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is not working right. What is going on here? Oh, I just got it. I think I just got it to work. Suspicious. Oh my god, do we have a spout? Folks, we have a Landspout, I think. Do you see it? We got a Landspout. I'm 99% sure we got a Landspout. You guys see that? Any STS members got a copy on 1? I think that's a Landspout.
Yeah, I see it.
Copy. Are you able to tweet this? This, I believe we got a Landspout in progress. This is to my northwest.
Yeah, I got you.
Trying, guys. $100% Landspout confirmed. 100% a Landspout. It's under the mesocyclone.
Copy that.
Spout's going back there. Some shit.
Sorry, I was having a hard time focusing. It's quite a ways away. A Landspout in progress here to our west-northwest. Focus. I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving. I'm trying to get it to focus. These construction workers give absolutely zero shits. Unbelievable. Roof camera.
All right, I let him know.
Copy that. Still in progress. Hold on, guys. I need you on the roof camera for a second. I need to deploy 360. I'm going to throw the lights on here so these people know something's going on, because nobody's paying any attention to this. Hold on, folks. Just starting the 360. Pretty stout Landspout. It is a tornado. It is a tornado. Correction, I believe we have a tornado. I got a funnel aloft attached to the mesocyclone. I believe we have a tornado.
Okay.
We do have a tornado in progress. Corey, tornado in progress. We have a beautiful tornado in progress, everybody. Let's hope it stays away from population. I need a road, and we need a tornado warning. We need a tornado warning. They need to tornado warn this. Can you advise the weather forecast office that this is Cheyenne? We need a tornado warning, guys.
Yep, already on it.
Copy. I don't know what they're doing here. Weather Service, we need a tornado warning badly. Please. Cheyenne, we need a tornado warning, guys. We need a tornado warning. We have a tornado on this storm. It may have just dissipated, but we had a tornado on this storm up until this moment. We need a tornado warning.
All right, well, 2% verified. Everybody go home.
Why do we not have a tornado warning? It's been reported. Dow has got it as well. I believe Dow has reported this. We've reported this. God damn it. This is concerning. This is coming into Hawk Springs, guys. If this reforms, Hawk Springs, if you can hear my voice, we have a tornado that just lifted just west of town. If you are in Hawk Springs, you need to be sheltering right now. You don't have a tornado warning, but you need a tornado warning right now. Treat it as if you are under a tornado warning. Moving in very closely. This doesn't appear to be really circulating on the ground much, but we're going to do this as safely as we can. They're going to be issuing a tornado warning here. Somebody just put it into NWS chat for me.
Yeah, they already issued it.
Finally, copy that. I don't think it's actually down anymore, but we're going to try to get on it again.
All right, sounds good.
You can't be telling me that on all those chasers, people weren't reporting the hell out of that thing. Here's what's left of our tornado circulation. I'm watching off to my right. Is there another one forming? We're going to take this next road north. You can see a lot of dust here. This is from where our tornado gusted out. This is from where the tornado gusted out. I do not believe it is down anymore. But if it comes down again, it's just going to be damn near on top of us. So we got to be really vigilant with what's going on here. Tornado warning north of Hawk Springs. Includes Torrington, I believe, or south of Torrington. Sorry about the focus. I got to get moved a little bit here. We're going to be encountering RFD. Just stand by, please. About to get cored to hell with this thing. Where's my road? That's not a road. What the frick? We'll take the next road back to the highway. This is now definitely north of the road. North of where we need to be, so we're gonna move north and then we're gonna head east back to the road we were on. Could have just stayed on it. Sorry folks, that's not a knock on the weather service by any means. It's just, it's really stressful when you got a tornado coming toward a town with no warning. And all those construction workers and stuff, everybody's just sitting there dick-dallying around like they don't even, half the people weren't even seeing it. Like, hello, like there is a tornado over there and nobody's paying any attention. The cars are all stopped in the road. That's not good, not good. It's not a knock on anybody. Don't take it that way. It's just we need to get these warned, you know, we gotta get these reported. That's why, you know, we had our staff report this. I don't know why we lost audio, sorry. We gotta get these warning messages out. That was a really pretty tornado back there. I doubt that it impacted anything, which is good. Very rural out here, very rural. I'm going to put radar back on screen. Probably change that to radar indicated soon. Tractor coming through. Now try to keep us out of the nasty hail core. So I'm going to try to take us east because this gives us a pretty good view up in there, I think. south here, and then actually no. We're gonna take this road. It's gonna kind of stair step a little bit, and it'll take us up to a main road. Should work out well.
No, I'm back in town.
I don't know why I was getting so hot in here. Here I got my stinking heat turned on. Definitely do not need the heat turned on.
Let me on touch, bro.
10-12 for P59.
Yeah, we got dirt roads. We'll get off of them soon. Get the hell off of this road. We're right on the edge of the range, so if the road starts to get really, really bad, we can just turn around and get back off of it, because we're going north, but if we start going south, the road's going to get better because it's not being edgy. So if it starts getting really bad, I'm not too worried about it. It's more of a convenience thing than anything. I just don't want to have to zigzag all over this darn county to get ahead of this. So I'm trying to take this road to even things out a little bit. Sorry, I'll put you on the dash camera. I didn't realize we were still on the roof camera. That's my bad. We are beating a car on this road. We are like in the middle of nowhere. Is there even anything out here? Now we're beating a Volkswagen. Holy crap. Not what I expected. We are, guys, we're in shambles right now too. I think my water pump's starting to go on. I'm hearing a bearing noise from the bell. I'm pretty sure water pump's about to leave the chat, so we'll be monitoring the temperature here just in case it does start to leave the chat. So we might even have a vehicle repair stream here in an hour or two once we get to O'Reilly's. Sounds like water pump bearing noise.
I get it.
Easy to fix on this vehicle. We might actually lose cell service here. We're going to go north about a mile and a half, and then we go right, and then that actually takes us to a paved. It's either a paved or a gravel road. I don't know which it is, but it's paved or gravel. One of the two. And we're really not getting rained on too much, so I'm really not that worried about getting dumped on and turning into a mud pit. afterwards. I was a little bit afraid it was going to be a mud pit, but it's definitely not. It's dirt. It's dirt. It's not even softening up. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Piece of hail. And we got a fucking car parked in the middle of the road. Come on, man. Oh no, they're moving. Alright, sure. Alright, this truck needs to get moving for its own good. We're gonna pass right on by him. Because this guy, hopefully he gets the hint, you know, storm chaser driving by really quickly, hail starting to fall, hopefully he gets the hint that it's time to move. I hope. I don't know if they'll take the hint or not, but I hope they do. Because we could start getting big hail right in this location here pretty soon. As long as we keep moving east, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to get some small hail here, but we're going to have to keep moving. With trailers blocking the road. What are you doing? That little tree ain't gonna do shit, buddy. Now it's parked there under the tree thinking that's gonna protect you from hail. No, it's not. That little tree ain't gonna do anything. really small hail, and you see how it's bouncy? I don't, this seems kind of like bushy hail. I don't think that, there may be, well, there definitely is big hail in this storm. I don't think it's like super solid, so hopefully that'll minimize impacts. Here's our paved road. If anybody, you guys can hear noise coming. Where the hell gets in? Back out of the hail here. Hold on, guys. We're doing all right. My water pump is up, so we got to get to a park. GPS isn't working. Son of a gun. I want to get out ahead of this so I can pop the hood and make sure we're not leaking coolant though. I'm 99% sure radiator, or not the radiator, the water pump should put that on me here. When I bring up RPM, it cools back down a bit.
In half a mile.
We might have a lot on this stream. We might have a tornado. We might have vehicle repair. I mean, who knows? Maybe even tow truck. Corey's around. If we break down, I would assume he would bring us apart. We'll see. As long as we keep it to be out of the rain, and this, I don't, because that's just gonna put us back into the hail. I really don't want that. I also want to keep the airflow moving.
half a mile. Turn left.
Not seeing anything interesting, just got deep right now.
Alright, sorry about the signal, guys. We'll hopefully get it back soon. I didn't copy those. You said they do have a water pump?
Yeah, they have a couple that are in supply right now. They come with the thermostat housing. The AC Delco one, I was hoping they don't have it in stock. It would be shipped to store, but they have a couple options if they have it.
Alright, that gives me hope. So worst case scenario, I bust down until we get a tow truck to run.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the severe warning is in effect for 4-inch hail. That's softball sign. Yeah, that go up north south road, whatever it is. Yeah,
we don't get tied up into the hail core. And then we'll go east from there.
Turn left, then turn right.
Getting signal back, guys. We're a little bit south of the hail core now, so hopefully the signal is going to start picking back up. Just give it a few minutes here.
Turn right. Turn right.
Alright, we're gonna ignore Google.
Turn right, then make a U-turn.
No, that's stupid. Why would I do that? Okay, I think we're coming back now, finally, maybe, right? I hope. Sorry folks, there's no cell phone signal out here, so we're operating on satellite only, which sucks. I have to keep moving in a lower gear here because, like, somehow I was taking a shit. So I got to get to Scotts Bluff ASAP because there's not going to be any. God damn, this fucking thing wants to signal. We got cows in the middle of the freaking road. Move, you stupid calf. Hey, we're coming through. Oh my god, go! Jesus! Oh my god, you are so dumb. Buddy, thank you. I'm out of the game here, and I guarantee you.
I saw a ton of reports for 4.5-inch hail.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me at all. Tornado in the first, 20 minutes of the stream, so that's pretty cool. We're going to get a little bit back into the hail here because this road jogs to the north, but then it drops to the southeast of it. We're going to come into the south side of Scotts Bluff. Tornado warning to my north, but folks, again, I have to be, we're in shambles here. There's not going to be anybody at all that comes to help us out here. We're in the middle of nowhere, so we are on our own out here. So I got to get to O'Reilly's and throw a water pump in this as quickly as possible. Dropped it down into third gear here, so we're spinning those RPMs a little more. Keep it pumping. So we're moving, but we also got to keep the vehicle moving and forcing air through there. It needs all the cooling it can get right now. Once we get that water pump, it's about a 20-minute job to swap it out. It's super easy on this vehicle. It's right there. You don't need any special tools. It's a 13 millimeter and a 3/8 ratchet, and you're good to go. So this is going to be a real simple fix. We just got to get there.
Turn left.
So just bear with me. Like I said, there's not going to be anybody that's going to come out here and help us. We're in the middle of nowhere, so I got to make sure that we can get this damn thing to town. Guaranteed. Nobody out here to help. We're in the middle of nowhere. And we literally have cows standing in the middle of the road, if that tells you what the availability of any sort of help is out here. You can't watch with bad buffering. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying my best. We are busting our ass out here to get tornadoes on stream with a failing water pump. And I promise I am doing everything in my power to get you a better signal right now. I know it sucks, but it is what it is. There's no cell phone towers out here, so we're operating 100% on Starlink, and Starlink does not like to be underneath heavy rain. For obvious reasons. Same reason your DirecTV goes out, you know? Alright, our road curves again. South. Tornado warning to the north, but I haven't seen any reports of anything yet. So that's good. Scotts Bluff, you need to be monitoring this very closely. If it forms up there south of, is that Morrill? Guys, I can't look at the map right now, but I believe it's, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I believe it is Morrill, west of Mitchell, northwest of Scotts Bluff. Possible tornado developing in the rain.
Attention, Lyman Fire Department reported an injury accident. South Morrill Road and Highway 92.
Turn right.
South Morrill Road, Highway 92. A black Ford Taurus is a ditch. One occupant complaining of stomach pain. Timeout 1531.
Beautiful view out here.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right. Turn right.
Stream on me? Yeah, I guess I do want to turn right. Sorry about the signal, guys. There's just nothing out here. We're trying to get... Hold on here. I got to spin you back around and change directions here. We're going to be going back east momentarily. We should start getting better signal because we're going to be coming up on Scotts Bluff. Around her garbage. There's something wrong. I don't know what... off, so we should start getting better signal. You missed the tornado if you're just joining in. It was a little bit earlier in the stream. We're probably going to be transitioning at some point into vehicle repair. Go figure. If we can get out a little bit out of this rain, I may drop us a little bit south to get out of this core and everything. Actually, we'll continue east and then drop south out of Malbetta. Pop the hood and make sure it is the water pump here. I appreciate all the concern, but folks, I used to be a mechanic. I can handle the water pump. We're all good. Just sit back and enjoy what we're trying to do here. But remember, even despite vehicle problems, this channel is still out here trying to show you what's going on. So that may be worth clicking the subscribe button for you. I don't know. It's actually a really pretty tornado earlier. I wish we would have been able to stop and get a better picture. Thunderstorm warned. The problem right now is the O'Reilly's that has the part that I need is about to be observing probably baseball-sized hail soon. So you can see how we have a problem here. So we have to basically get the hell out of the path of this hail and wait for it to pass and then shoot up there, get the water pump, which is about a 15-20 minute job on this truck. Super easy, and throw it in. No, the stream's not ending, guys. No, I'm sorry if I gave you that illusion, but it's not ending. No, definitely not. But there's nobody out here that's going to give us any sort of assistance if we break down, so I have to be really careful here. We're kind of sort of in the middle of nowhere. I can't go up into Scottsbluff right now. They're getting baseball-sized hail.
B-side hail and strong winds and heavy rain.
Turn left, then slide right.
So we're going to go south, folks, and we're going to get out of the hail core, let the hail core pass Scottsbluff, and then we're going to haul ass back up into there. But I'm going to try to get us out of this rain enough that I can pop the hood and verify it's water pumping on something else. Could just be a belt slipping, I don't know, but I'm 99% sure it's the water pump.
FYI, 84 mile an hour winds clocked, coming in off of Hubbard's Hill and B-side Hill.
And I don't know what that is flapping in the camera. It's a piece of tape or a bag or something.
In half a mile, turn left.
Shut up. Just need to get as far south as we can so that if this thing does die, it doesn't die in the hail. Basically what's going on is this thing's running a little bit warm. It's not warm enough that it's overheating, but normally it runs with the gauge at 210. Which really means about 195, but it's creeping up. It's running about 208 according to the scan gauge. So that's not overheated to the point where it's going to cause any damage. But the fact that it's running hot and there's no load on it, that's concerning. And there's also a screeching noise from the front of the motor. It sounds like the bearing in the water pump. I noticed it a little bit this morning and was hoping it was just a pulley. Fairly certain the water pump is taking a shit, but it's super easy. I'll live stream the whole thing, don't worry, but it's super easy to do on this truck, thankfully.
Street number 624.
So as long as we keep the RPMs up, we should be able to keep it compensating here enough for us to get through this and get the part. Just dropped it down into 4th gear here. It'll keep the RPMs up and the heat on, at least on the back, and the air conditioner off. Should be all right. But I want to get out of this rain in about 5 to 6 miles. So get out of the rain. I want to pop the hood and make sure that it's not just the belt slipping on a pulley or something. I haven't handled, folks. I appreciate all the concern and people telling me how to handle it, but I used to be a fleet mechanic and we got this under control. We are all good, I promise. No worries. You guys are at home. I'm out here. If anybody's going to worry, it's going to be me, and I am not worried, so we're fine. If I have to, I'll call a tow truck and tow it to an O'Reilly's. I really don't care. Just there's nobody out here. It's not like we're near a populated area where, you know people. Yeah, I don't know what that is flapping in the camera. There's a piece of debris stuck on it. Sorry. But like I said, I don't know if that's worth clicking the subscribe and the like button, folks. But here we are out here about to do a vehicle repair. We saw a tornado. We're holding everything together piece by piece. I think that's worth a subscribe. Just saying. Yeah, if Daniel and or Diane were out here, I would probably send them to O'Reilly's, but they are not out here on this one. Yeah, we've got all the tools, folks. We're fine. We even have power tools, so no worries.
Alright, our hail rating has been downgraded from 4th jail to baseball.
I feel like that's not much of an improvement.
Yeah, it's really not. It's kind of crazy to consider that a downgrade, but yeah, it's something.
Yeah, so my plan, I don't know if you caught it or not, but my plan, I'm just trying to get south of this, and I'm going to pull over, and I'm going to pop the hood and make sure it's not like the radiator spraying coolant everywhere. And once this passes Scott's Bluff, we'll just creep back up there, we'll throw it in and catch the backside of this. It's like 20 minutes on this. You don't even have to take anything apart.
Sounds good. And if for whatever reason O'Reilly's doesn't have what you need, we checked Advanced Auto Parts and the other one too, and they both have water pumps.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, they're saying winds up to 100 miles per hour, potentially. And we're kind of just on the south side of that warning box, so we need to be cautious. All right, now we got a clear view with the roof camera. Normal for vehicle operating temperature to creep up a little bit under load, but it's not under any sort of load right now. We probably could continue to chase all day with no problems, but one thing I've learned in this industry, if you do not fix problems with your vehicle immediately, you end up getting screwed with a bigger problem a little bit later. So that's why we have to treat this seriously. We don't want to end up in the path of a tornado and have the vehicle die. That would be very bad. Very bad. Yeah, you never know what you're going to catch on this live stream. So if anybody has a 2014 to 2021 Chevy Tahoe or anything with the 5.3 in it, I guess you will now learn how to replace your water pump today. So that's fun. Get just a little bit farther south and we'll find a spot to pull over and give this thing a quick inspection. The fact that this is still running, I believe if we had a loss of cooling system pressurization causing an overheat, such as a giant hole in the radiator or a hose weeping, or leaking rather, I would suspect that by now we would have lost enough coolant here that we would be having significant issues, and we're not. 99% sure that this is in fact the water pump, which is so freaking easy. You don't even need a water pump pulley puller for this thing. They've actually got holes in the water pump pulley, so you don't even have to pull the pulley.
Down and wrapped around the vehicle. Highway 92 and County Road 12. Highway 92 and County
We'll stop at the intersection of 88 up here.
46.
It's not over. I mean, we're not going to be in like optimal position because we're going to be delayed by water pump and vehicle repairs. Understand that, but we got a tornado already, and we'll be coming in behind the storm. And there's oftentimes really, really, really pretty structure on the backside of these supercells. Radar back up. I'm going to stop up here. Oh shit, there's people. I want to stop somewhere where there's not people. I don't like doing stuff like this when there's people around. I just don't like being watched and stuff like that. Because then everybody comes up, "Are you broke down?" It's like, no, I just want to be left alone to figure this out kind of thing, you know? Damn it. Hold on, somebody's stopped in front of us. I gotta keep this thing moving because, oh, what are you, buddy? I gotta keep, damn it. Sorry guys, but I'm stopped in the middle of the intersection here and there's cars coming behind me. I don't want to get hit. No, we're well north of I-80. Alright, I'm going to stop up here and give this a real quick inspection. If anybody's watching, because I know this happened once before, I don't need any assistance. I'm perfectly fine. In fact, I would prefer to kind of handle this on my own, but appreciate the offers. Let me just step out with my handy-dandy flashlight, and it's so freaking windy, I can barely get the door open. The fans are running. There is no coolant leaking, so it's most likely water pump. All right, because we don't have any leaks, anything like that, I think what we're gonna do, we got this big hail core here. Got a couple of options. We can stay put and time lapse this. We could also drop south and go east on 88 and then let this pass and sit here and then come back up to Scotts Bluff, which might be what we do. Let me turn around here. Let me make sure nobody's coming first. I don't want to block them. No, thermostat's not stuck closed. It's the water pump. We would be having significant overheating issues if this thing wasn't going into open loop here. It's definitely not thermostat in this case. With as hot as it was out here, and as much as we've been driving this thing would be blowing up. Let's wait for this guy at the stop sign here. I'm starting to wonder if this guy's just parked here. Why he'd be parked in the road. Yes, I'm going to get the water pump fixed. That's what we're trying to do. Definitely not going to abuse this thing and let it die. That's for sure. All right, I guess this guy's just parked in the middle of the road. No four-ways on, nothing to indicate such. So I'm just going to go around. I don't know what they're doing. We're going to go south, and we've got that east option. My plan is to loop back up around into Scotts Bluff, kind of on the underneath side of this thing, so we can kind of keep an eye on it, the structure and all that. Guys, I did not get to the piece of debris on the camera. I'm a little bit more concerned about the operation of the vehicle and not getting hit by hail right now. I don't mean that to sound sarcastic, but that's the honest truth. I just don't have time to go up there and fiddle around with it right now. New radar scan has come in, and it looks like this hail core is going to actually pass off east farther than expected. So we're just going to head back north and come in right behind it. We might even find some big hailstones on the ground. That'd be pretty cool. almost over. If you or anyone you know in Scotts Bluff, baseball size hail and winds anywhere from 60 to 100 miles per hour, depending where you're at in the storm. But luckily, folks, the storm is almost over for you in Scotts Bluff. It is almost over. The west side of town, you're starting to come out of it. I would say probably in about 5 minutes, Scotts Bluff, you'll be in the clear. Hello? clear now already.
Southwest on it. Giants deploying right now.
We're almost on the back side here.
South towards Kimball, and then maybe there's something north of Greeley.
white. Holy smokes, people, look at all this hail. Definitely dumped some hail. It's like it snowed. Gotta be careful here. I see somebody sliding right around one of these curves. Oh my god. There's an inch of hail on this freaking road. I am sliding all over the place right now. You've got to be shitting me right now. Oh, I didn't expect this today. People, I hope they're slowing down behind me, and they're not. Somebody's going to end up sliding into another car here. Probably about to have a wreck. This is almost driving on hail like this. I'm not kidding, people. It's worse than driving in snow. Little ice pellets is just awful. Absolutely awful. There's an inch of hail on the road. I guess we're getting to pretend that it's winter today, I guess. Cool. Well, hopefully we don't see this for a few months.
Boulevard. Power line down at Market. Not 60 outside.
So you must have just had a really big dumping of hail right in that 2-3 mile stretch there. Not so much up here. There's some fog up ahead. I know you really can't see it very well on camera, but there is a hail fog out here. When you get these hail producing supercells like this, I always like coming up on them right after they've dumped their hail core. It's always really pretty. try to zoom in on it. See the hail fog up there? Those aren't clouds, that's fog. You got that super cold hail, and it's kind of warm out. We're probably in the upper 60s. Yeah, we're in the middle to upper 60s. So getting that fog effect. Of course, people driving around without any headlights on too. What else is new? Got smoked here with some hail and wind by the looks of it. Thanks for riding along, everybody. Like this might have been a case of a lot of small hail, not necessarily big hailstones, but with radar it's very difficult to tell the difference between a lot of small hail or a lot of really big hail, because sometimes just a ton of small hail suspended in an updraft can look similar to very large hail. So it's very difficult to tell, obviously. I think this is a case of we just had a crap ton of small hail, but there were some really big stones, like 4 inches or whatever, reported west of Scottsbluff. So I don't doubt by any means that there was some seriously large, significant hail. I just think that in this area here it was
in half a mile,
small.
slight right.
And this goofball doing like 90 miles an hour here. Let's let him by. This has been a hell of a day so far. We got a tornado.
Slight right.
We're gonna have vehicle repair. We got hail fog. It's pretty cool. I wish we would have been able to pull over and film that tornado, but just couldn't get pulled over.
That was just a warning from me to watch out for down power lines in areas no call. Copy that.
Into the fog. Yeah, sometimes you'll see a lot of accidents after hail accumulation on the road, because you'll get people that hit the ice and they're not expecting it, and they just slide into the other lane. But look at that, there's like an inch piled up there on the side of the road, maybe 2 inches even. There's a lot of hail here. Almost like it snowed. Change of pace here. Don't normally get to see this. Put radar back up. I don't see any like smashed out windshields or windows on any of these cars, so that's good. But everybody seems to be parking under trees to avoid hail lately, and I don't know if that's a good idea or not. To me, that sounds like a terrible idea, because oftentimes with hail comes wind, and yeah, wind can bring down trees and tree branches, and I really don't think you want to park your car under a tree like that, in a windstorm. I really don't think a tree is going to offer much hail protection anyway. The big hail is just going to go right on through the tree, you know what I mean? Leaves aren't going to be slowing it down. Severe warnings remaining in effect, 80 mile per hour winds and quarter-inch hail, or quarter-size hail. It looks like the main risk is turning into wind now, not as much hail. But we'll do a diagnosis here with the water pump once we get to O'Reilly's, and whether they like it or not, we're going to be doing this in their parking lot, so I'll buy a jug of coolant. But real easy to diagnose. We'll pop the belt off of there and see if it makes the noise, and give it the jiggle test, and see if it's bad. Even if it's not bad, we'll still change it. This thing has actually not even started to heat up again at all, but we'll go through all that quick, and that'll either be the end of it, or we'll maybe even be able to get back on these storms. They're not moving too fast. I think we're only going to be down for like a half an hour. We'll probably throw a belt and the belt tensioner on it too while we're at it. I hate going into these O'Reilly's though, because I have a commercial account. Obviously, I'm a business. And they always give me a hard time, and I'm just not in the mood to deal with it today. They just give me a hard time. Like, do you have an ID? Or no, what are they? Oh, yeah, the frequent thing I get asked, what's your relationship to the business? I own it. Do you have any proof of that? No. Well, other than the fact that I'm driving a truck with the name of the business and the name of the account on the side of it, I mean, that could be proof. I need like a company ID. No, you don't. Your policy doesn't say that. It does not. I've been through this. So I hope that I don't have to fight them, because I can't afford to pay full price for this crap. Because the belt, full price, the belt's probably going to be $50. The belt tensioner is probably going to be $150. Idler pulley, I think this has an idler pulley, it's probably going to be $50. A water pump's going to be $120. And I'm not paying that. That's silly. You know, I have an account. So like the water pump for me is like $60. The belt should be like $15. The tensioner should be like $60. So I'm just not in the mood. I really hope that this O'Reilly's doesn't suck, because most O'Reilly's are really good, but I've come across some that it's like they don't want my business, and my account has probably spent $50,000 to $75,000 at O'Reilly's. I'm not kidding, because we bought engines and transmissions and stuff from them in the past. Over the past like 6 years, we've probably spent nearly $75,000 with them, and I know that's peanuts compared to some of these other places, but I really hope that they value that. They don't seem to. And I'm saying this because I'm hoping some higher up at O'Reilly's is watching this, and maybe they'll put a note on my account or something. It's super annoying. Like, I know it's a little suspicious. Why are they using this account that's got a Wisconsin address in Texas or whatever? But, you know, it's a business that involves storm chasing and travel, and, like, the truck is always with me, so it's really not that suspicious. It's really not. So we'll see what they do here. Looks like they issued a flash flood warning for this area, for Scotts Bluff and everything. It's this flashing green polygon.
In a quarter of a mile, continue straight.
And I think you can understand why they did that with all that rainfall. So I'm just really hoping we don't have to piss around here. Traffic's backed up straight ahead. It looks like there may be a power line or a tree down or something. Straight. So I'm going to go ahead and take a right here. It says it's 2 minutes slower, but I have a feeling it's not going to be 2 minutes slower. I really think it's going to end up being 2 minutes faster here, because the traffic's not moving on that road. So we'll just go right on around it.
In 600 feet, make a U-turn.
Attention all area fire departments.
Make a U-turn.
Assistance for any available unit. Kenner G. George, Sheriff Factory Road. Again, Kenner G. George, Sheriff Factory Road. Have several miles worth of power lines down.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
Control, timeout 1660.
Yeah, I've actually never had problems with the O'Reilly's water pumps. I mean, I don't know what their store brand is, but I usually just buy the Murray water pumps. I've actually never had a problem with them.
Turn left.
Believe it or not, it's not a left there, left here. Go for the scenic tour around Scotts Bluff here, apparently. But I don't see smashed out windows or anything anywhere, so that's a good sign. Hopefully the hail wasn't too big coming through here.
Well, pump is what they have in stock, so that should work out.
That's fine. I'm just hoping that they don't give me issues. I had a hell of a run-in with with the one wherever the heck I was in McCook the other day, so hopefully it doesn't happen here. And there's some of this minor flooding.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
That's just minor flooding there, obviously. We need a car wash after this. Got a couple of small branches down, but I haven't seen any, like, considerable damage from any of this, folks.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
That's good. I'm not seeing too much for damage yet. No, no tornadoes, just like wind and stuff.
Turn left.
All right, well, we're about to go through a flood. Turn around, don't drive. Buddy, you've got to, you can turn. Don't drive through flooded roads. Never do this. This is bad. Shame on me. Pretty slow speed here, folks. It's only about 8 inches deep. I figure we're all right, but bad idea. Never drive through a flood. Actually, look, I'm happy that I was able to do that. Get some of this dirt off the bottom of the truck. I'll go in and when we get there, I'm going to go in and secure the parts. And then I'll come back out and we'll tackle this. Come on, bud. Go.
In 1,000 feet, turn right. Turn right.
The tree broke off there. Oh shit, can I not get through up here either? God damn it. Frick. Well, we gotta get to this O'Reilly's, but I'm having a hard time getting here. Christ. Are you freaking kidding me?
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
Yeah, we're just, yeah, I see you, bud. I'm turning, I have my blinker on. Calm down, Christ.
In 400 feet, turn left.
Oh, here's a tree down here. Yeah, we'll just snake around the backside. Looked like they had a tree down the road up there. That's not a road. Like, yes, I know I can't go that way. There's a large tree in the road. Like, I get the hint, man.
Turn left.
I mean, the fact that there was a giant tree down in the road was kind of the first clue that you can't go that way, but maybe that's just me. Okay, you're turning. All right. Hopefully we can detour through here. But yeah, there's some small trees and stuff down, but I haven't seen anything big down.
Turn right.
It's a bunch of people standing out here in the middle of the road where you're going to get hit or splashed with water, and then I'm going to feel really bad. You probably shouldn't stand in the middle of the road. Just a thought. thought, you know, I don't.
Left.
If somebody gets
Then
splashed, it's
turn
not on
right.
me. I'm in the room, whatever. Sorry, I'm a pissed off old man anymore. Like, I'm trying to not drench all these people driving through here, but they're standing in the road. Like, good grief.
Turn right.
Oh, look, the O'Reillys.
Then turn left.
Now I need to remember how the hell we got in here, because it's probably going to be a pain to get out. And they have power. I was really, really worried that we were going to show up and there was going to be no power, and I was probably going to lose it. I was going to lose it.
Turn
Fingers
right.
crossed that this is a
Yeah,
good
your
O'Reilly's, guys.
destination will be
Fingers
on the
crossed.
left.
I don't have time to fiddle around or dick around with the questions of, oh, are you really the owner, or do you have the authorization to use this? Yeah, I have authorization. It's my freaking business. And that's not a rip on O'Reilly. Actually, yes, it is, because they've actually really kind of screwed me over a few times, so I can say that. They've screwed me in my current job, and they've really screwed me in my past job. We'll go with the upper camera, or the roof camera here. Let me run in and get these parts. And actually, we'll just split screen it. Why not? I'll be right back. I'm going to shut this off because I don't want it to overheat. I also want it to cool down. So give me a few, folks.
2 live power lines at 150606 Experiment Farm Road. Again, 150606 Experiment Farm Road. Tree down on 2 live power lines. Timeout 1637.
Alright. When I start the car, it reboots everything. Guys, I'll explain what happened later. Basically, these people don't want to prioritize customers at all. They're too worried about their phone. It took me that freaking long, and then just to tell me you don't have the belt somewhere else, but I need to get this water pump replacement going now. So I'm going to get you guys on the tripod here. The locals, guys, people like me telling me they're showing up to help folks. I'm going to be honest, it's rude, but I would honestly prefer to just handle this on my own. People show up. I would really like to just handle this on my own. I'm very capable and qualified to do this, and honestly, it's going to get really awkward and kind of uncomfortable for me if a bunch of people show up. And I mean that very politely. I really need to focus on getting this done because I don't have much time, and I need to get this taken care of. And if I spend the whole time talking, it's going to be a disaster. Stand by, folks. Sorry about that, guys. All right, first things first. We don't have the belt. I swear to God, if one more person stares at me like I'm an idiot. We don't have the belt, so we're just gonna do this without the belt. We'll get a belt from O'Reilly's and change it later. So I need to remove airbox, step 1. Whoever said that, I didn't hear you. Go again.
Did you free dessert from the Applebee's last night, Vince?
I'll fill you in a minute. I got a breakdown right now. Alright, so we just got to get this air box out of the way. This piece of plastic that's useless. You may remember a similar experience on the old Tahoe with these stupid ass connectors. Don't know where my good screwdriver is. I loaned it out and it hasn't made it back to me. God damn it. Truck being so damn tall, you can't really get in here to do this very well. Okay, on this truck, water pump, thermostat housing, water pump's down. Water pump's right there. You got these holes to access the bolt. This belt is okay, but we'll reuse it. We've also got the belt tensioner, so we can redo all this, and we'll put a new water pump on. Super easy. And trying to get it so you guys can watch here. What size bolt is all that? Let's pop the belt off first. It's 1/2 inch. Alright, so we're going to shove this breaker bar into the belt tensioner. And well, that belt tensioner is good, but we're going to change it anyway. Bumper on this truck sticks out so far I can't get in there to do it. Basically just gonna release belt tension. Fuck. So I'm trying to do this around the camera and it's like impossible. Just gotta release belt tension, which is posing difficult trying to do with the camera. And remove the belt. Remove the tool. Remind me where I put that up on the windshield when I forget. Oh my God, this is so fucked, it's not even funny. So when you're testing a water pump, and I apologize for the swearing, if anybody doesn't have a dad who worked on his own cars, or a mom that worked on their own cars, or grandpa, uncle, you may not know this, but when you're working on vehicles, you just start making up cuss words that don't even exist. Water pump is driven by the belt, right? There's a bearing in here, and inside there's a propeller that turns the coolant, and it gets it flowing through the radiator and all that. Well, you want to check, does it make any noise? No, none that way. A little bit. It'll make a little bit of noise, but that's not, it's gritty feeling. If you grab the pulley like this and try to wiggle it, in and out, up and down, side to side, there shouldn't be play. And there's a lot of play. This thing's fucked 3 times over. Feels like we got is that an 8mm or a 10mm in there? One of the two. Probably a socket that's missing. Try the 10 first. I think it's a 10. It is a 10. You don't need fancy tools to do this. We're going to do it with a ratchet, 3/8 drive ratchet wrench and a 10mm deep well socket. I have a power ratchet, but the battery's dead, so I should have done this with the belt on. Whoever's messaging me, I'm not getting notifications right now. Should have done this with the belt on, just so that this pulley wasn't flopping around. But they drilled these, it's almost like they knew this was a shitty part. They put these holes in the pulley. Normally you would have to get a pulley puller and pull the pulley off with a pulley puller to access the bolts, but not in this case. GM is engineering their shit to break and is fully ready for that. I just got to get on this truck. The camera is literally right in my way, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this without screwing you guys off here. All right, you're not gonna have a good view, but long story short, if you're learning how to do this on your own vehicle and you're gonna reference this later for some reason, just know that these bolts are really, they're probably only like 5 foot-pound, whatever that is, an inch-pound. There's not much torque on these. This is not a problem. 180,000 miles on this truck, original water pump, and I'm just fingering these things right out of the hole. And I did not mean to have a sexual innuendo there. That is literally just how it came out. Don't lose the bolts, which I'm probably going to do. Where can I put these? We're going to put them right on top of the cowling. A power ratchet would be great right now, but it's not charged. Power ratchet would just get these out quicker. The problem with having a lifted truck like this is it's a pain in the ass to do stuff like this sometimes. The reason we're going to change the belt tensioner is because I'm changing the belt. I think this is actually the original belt. It says GM on it. It's got a manufacturing date of 2018, so it's probably the original belt. So we'll just do that for good measure. They don't have the belt, so we'll get the belt at AutoZone, which is fine. We can do that at our leisure. But we're going to put a tensioner on it because it's the original tensioner. And with this water pump being bad and jiggling around a little bit, it wouldn't surprise me if it's really put some strain on that tensioner and worn it out a bit. Folks, we are probably going to leak a lot of coolant when we pull this water pump out of here. So I'm gonna actually leave that bolt in to try to make less mess. This is probably an EPA violation by allowing this to drain on the ground and not into a drain bucket. But I'm not exactly in a position right now to go get my drain bucket out of my garage. And I quite frankly, fuck their parking lot right now. I'm just beyond irritated. For good reason. I try to be polite and understanding because I've worked on that side of the counter, but, you know. And yeah, we're already starting to weep antifreeze. So I think we got one more bolt after this, 2 more. And like I said, this is the easiest water pump I've ever seen. There's no water pump housing. It's just the impeller, the impeller, the pulley, and all that shit. It just fits right into the housing. And for those of you that are critiquing my ratchet wrench skills, just understand that right now I am like upside down. My knees are killing me. They're shot anyway. My back hurts. I'm miserable. This stuff's hotter than fuck. And this radiator core is radiating through the fans and burning my arm. And we're just going to get it done this way. This is perfectly fine. We're in an O'Reilly's parking lot in Scottsbluff, frickin' Nebraska, wherever that is. So, whatever. Fuck. Yep, that's hot. That's hotter than fucking Satan's ass crack. So, yep, there's that coolant. And it's sticky and disgusting. And it's slippery and it's leaking all over their parking lot, but whatever. I can't do a damn thing about it. And I can't use my hands now because they're all slippery.
Yep, power ratchet needs to get charged ASAP. That would have made this like a 2-second job. When I said this was a 20-minute job, I mean 20 minutes with like the power ratchet. Doing this by hand, it's gonna be a little longer. Please tell me I got this. God damn it, I got another one. How many fucking bolts are in this cock bag? I got an email the other day telling me that I swear too much when I'm working on my truck, and I shouldn't live stream anymore working on my truck because I swear too much. Sorry. You should have heard me at my last job. I'm pretty sure I invented cuss words. A deep well socket is really a pain in the ass for this. Need a shallow, but as always, I can't find my 10 fucking millimeter shallow, so. And again, guys, if the cussing offends you, I'm sorry. I'm a mechanic. That was my original job. You should have heard the things that came out of our mouths on the job. This is nothing. And I know it's family friendly and all that, but I'm also not in the best position right now, so I think I get a pass. You're always welcome to mute the audio. A little better? At least putting these in, everything will be dry and won't be sticky. Alright, well, we've gotten all of these bolts broken loose. Nothing is broken off. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for a bolt head to break off in the housing, and then have to go get a housing from a junkyard. I hope we're still streaming. I don't see the screen. We got one more bolt. 1, 2, there's 6 of them, I guess. This one's being a little bit of a bitch because it's holding all the weight. That's loose. General Motors engineered that windshield wiper cowling just right to hold all of my tools when the truck breaks down, which is great. Alright, now for the moment of satisfaction. Can you see this? Yeah, you can see it. Please pull off easy. Please don't be... Oh yeah. There she goes. Oh, this thing's cooched. Oh man, look at it dump. They're gonna come out and be so pissed. Yeah, this bearing is not in the best of shape. There's a gasket there. I wonder if I get a new one. Metal gasket. Put that on the way I took it off in case it matters. Should have got a new one with the new pump. Hold on. Alright, we got a new gasket, so we'll disregard the old one and put the new one on. No need for RTV. Somebody out there, oh, where's your RTV silicone? I don't need it. It's a metal gasket. That's not even, oh my god, did you give me the wrong fucking part? Don't be telling me. That's not the... Please tell me you're fucking joking. Oh my god, they gave me the wrong part. I am so fucked. God fucking Christ. Is it? No, this might be right. Is the wrong gasket in the box? Hold on, I think it's got the wrong gasket in the box. I think the part's right. The part itself looks fine. Okay, hold on here, guys. Okay, the part itself is fine. Wrong gasket, but the old gasket's fine. We're just gonna send it and reuse it. It's fine. If it leaks, I'll get a new one. Shit. If it ain't right, if it leaks, I'll deal with it later. We just gotta get on the fucking road at this point. Too much time here. Yep, so the part's right, gasket was wrong. Gasket had one too few holes. This water pump feels much smoother than the other one did. How to do this without cluster fucking it. Son of a bitch. I am so fucking tired of this place. Sorry guys, I just want to get the fuck out of here. It's not been a good experience here. Not a good place to buy your shit. I think it went under, like under. Alright, we're good. Can't tell if that's in or not. Gotta line the holes up with the pulley here. Oh, you fucking bitch. Hard to do blind. And folks, just bear with me. This is not a good situation to be in here. Out in the middle of nowhere, or in a parking lot. It's a lot different than doing it in a shop. Remember that. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get these holes lined up. Honestly. There's no alignment dowel. I mean, there's one alignment dowel at the top, but that's it. There really should be 2 alignment dowels. That would make my life a hell of a lot easier. I had used one of the bolts as an alignment dowel. Once we get one bolt started, this will be a piece of cake. There we go. Just something to hold her in place. Just a whole lot of this now for a few minutes. Get this one tight enough that it holds it, and we'll put the other ones in. I got a thermostat too, so we'll throw the thermostat in just because it came with the water pump. I hope I don't need to put any thermostat RTV on there. I doubt it, but we'll give her a look. Somebody's out there, oh, you shouldn't be tightening one bolt and not putting the others in. I am aware. Promise, I'm aware. We just got to get this thing drawn in enough, and my fingers are wet. I cannot do this by hand. I got to get it drawn in a bit so that it holds it in place to put in the other ones. Because coolant is nasty and slippery, and it's all over my hands. Guys, I just might have to fuck the camera off for a minute. I apologize, but I can't be filming this and getting this done right now. This is just really difficult to film because the camera is literally in my way 100%. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully that's an okay view. If it's not, I can't do anything about this right now. Because now I've dropped this bolt into this pulley and I have to take it off and start over again. So I'm going to focus on getting the part changed, and it's not an FU to the audience. It's just, unfortunately, there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place when I can videotape and live stream, but this just isn't it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. If I was in a controlled environment and wasn't worried about people stalking, showing up, or pissed off auto parts people coming out, it'd be a little different. But I really just need to get this done as quickly as I possibly can and get us out of here. I was a little concerned by the amount of people that emailed saying, oh, we'll be right there to help. I appreciate it, folks, but I'm really best off working alone in this environment. Because I'm not just that kind of person. I apologize. But when things go wrong, it's just best to kind of figure them out, you know? Figure them out and have social hour at the restaurant, not necessarily the auto parts parking lot when you have a disabled vehicle. Fuck. God, what a shitty part. What a shitty install process. Like I said, this would have been a 20-minute job if we had the power ratchet. But, you know, why would we have that? I can't see the comments right now. I'm a little bit tied up. But I imagine there's somebody in the comments saying, oh, you need water pump RTV on there. You need to put RTV on there. You actually don't on this one. It is a metal gasket, and it's not meant to have RTV put on it. So don't put RTV on these. I mean, some vehicles maybe. But this vehicle, you do not put RTV on this water pump. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you guys in there. I can't do this. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm trying my best. This is a shitty situation to be in here. Where the fuck did that other... There it is. I thought I lost a bolt, but I didn't. It's right here. You kind of have one shot to put these in. Because if they don't go in the right spot, they fall into the back side of the pulley. And the only place they can go is in there. You have to remove the pump to jiggle them out of there. So we want to put like 3 or 4 of these in before we start like tightening any of them. Because if you just tighten one, it's kind of like when you change a tire. You could pull it unevenly and you can end up with a leak. So we're going to just kind of thread these all in enough that they stay in there. And then we'll go through and we'll tighten them down. I don't know what the torque spec is. But I'm telling you right now, it ain't much. They're kind of a pretty loose bolt. Pretty low torque application here. It's just a water pump. This one's a pisser. It's got the radiator hose in the way. All right, now we just got to ratchet for the next 5 hours. This wasn't a deep well, it could go quicker. And we want to do these in kind of sort of like a star pattern, like when you do your tires. We're not torquing them down just yet. We're just getting them initially finger tight or hand tight. And we'll go through and give them about 1/4 of a turn. And when we do that, we want to be sure that we do it in a star pattern. But just for the initial tightening down phase, we're just going to kind of jump around a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that other water pump was weeping a little bit, so we were probably losing a little cooling system pressure. And it looks like the impeller, little propeller that flows the coolant, that pumps the coolant, looks like it might have been slipping on the shaft. There's quite a bit of play, so that's probably why we had intermittent warming up issues. Not overheating issues, but the engine just getting warmer than it should. It's that it's not that the water pump wasn't working, it's just that the water pump wasn't very efficient. If that makes any sense. Yeah, if I didn't have coolant all over my hands, this would be a lot more fun. No sense in wiping them off. Yeah, just a lot of this. My body is just absolutely in so much pain right now trying to kneel on all this plastic and sharp metal and shit that's in this hood. It's not a fun process when you're doing this in the parking lot. No foam pad, no anything. If I was doing this in a controlled environment, we'd have a towel and a piece of cardboard to shield my body, but I am actually bleeding because I have plastic shoving into me. This really sucks. But I see a lot of people that want to go be storm chasers as a job, and they're out there and they're upset because they're failing and their cars cost millions of dollars to repair. Well, this isn't me being arrogant or a gatekeeper or whatever that Mike guy says I am. I'm just trying to be real with you folks. If you can't do this, if you can't handle fixing your car, you're not going to make it out here. Like, that's as simple as that, because I'm sure a shop would probably charge $400 for this. You got to be able to be adaptive, and you got to learn how to do this stuff. And call me a gatekeeping asshole all you want, but it's the honest to God truth. If you're going to drive 100 to 120,000 miles a year, you're going to have to learn how to work on your car. That's just all there is to it. You just can't afford otherwise. Alright, so we're going to go through and snug these all down, and then we're going to do the final torquing. Click. 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 Some of you got that. Some of you probably didn't. Some of you are probably dying laughing. Some of you were like, "There's a same click." Sorry guys, I'm trying my best. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. Okay, this tensioner is the next thing to go. Actually, is it fine? Yeah, that pulley's got a little play. It's actually making noise too. It's gritty. We'll change it. Might as well. We're already in. You know, we're already in here. Might as well do it. What do you think that is? 14? Fuck, it's a 15. chances we can fit a power tool in there? That's 0. Oh, that's a tight one too. Come on. Oh, that is tight. I'm sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying so hard. It's really tough to do this in a rush in a parking lot and try to be the cameraman. Really tough. This fucking stud bolt. Again, this tensioner's not like shot, but it's making noise, and we're already in here. Doing it now means we'll never have to piss around with it ever again. Might as well just do it, you know. Thread the bolt in for a second so I don't lose this. Insert the new tensioner. It says made in Canada. Must be a good one. There is an orientation dowel on there. Just enough grit in that hole that I can't finger it in. I need a better ratchet, a finer tooth ratchet. Alright, torque this down to unknown foot-pounds here. Ready? Click. Okay, that feels about like it was when I pulled it off. Somebody in the comments was waiting for that to snap off. I know it. Let's pull this thermostat. Oops. Sorry. Let's pull this thermostat. And I'm going to see if it came with a gasket. Oh, folks, what a nice unit. Thermostat, O-ring, and bolts. We're good. I don't know what temperature this thermostat is. I hope it's 195, not 207. If it is, whatever, fuck it. Alright, we need power tools because I'm a lazy bastard, so stand by, please. I gotta get this hose off. I'm gonna use this universal plier, or this universal hose clamp pliers, aka vice grip, to pinch this down because I'm not doing it with the channel locks. It'll fall off, it'll come off and snap me in the face like it always does. Pinch just a little more. There's a trick to these, and I never could figure these out. I hate these hose clamps. I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Alright, ready for more coolant? Yay! That's gonna squeal really nicely when we turn this truck on. Alright, now we gotta take these side dikes and get this off. Do not let me forget to put this on. Please. Alright, we're gonna power tool this bitch. Again, I don't think the thermostat's bad, but we might as well do it. We're here, and it came with the pump. Shit. You shouldn't use power tools on that. What if one snaps off? Yeah, you're right. This is me giving a shit. Wow, that is on there. Yuck. Old gasket. Surprised that's not leaking. I'm even discarding those bolts. Now we're gonna clean off this surface very precisely. All right, great. Easy. Where did I put the new one? Right there. Shit the bed. I'm pretty sure it went like that. Normally you should put some petroleum jelly, grease, KY jelly, anything on that O-ring, but I don't, yeah. And where's the bolts? That just makes sure that you don't tear it when tightening down. We'll be careful. It'll be fine. There's a right way to do things, a wrong way to do things, and a very proper way to do things. Right now we're doing them the right way, not the very proper, and we're definitely not doing them the wrong way. But we're going to tighten these down carefully. So I don't want to pinch that O-ring. And I am going to hand tighten these because I really don't want to snap these off in that housing, because you'd have to replace this entire assembly here. That sucks, I'm sure. And I don't want to snap them off with my impact. We're going to tighten them down nice and hand tight, choked up on the wrench like this so we don't over torque them. One hand, and then we're going to go through, hold it, and go like this and pull it till we get resistance, and that's usually fine. You really shouldn't snap anything off doing it that way. Especially with that O-ring in there, that'll take up any. Okay, good, awesome. What the fuck else? Put this thing on. Kind of lubing that up a little bit. Put this on. Make sure you get these clamps on in the same spot they were before, otherwise they leak. Ask me how I know. Crazy comes people. I'm putting the overflow tube thing back on. Don't worry. Somebody's like, you forgot that. No, I didn't, surprisingly. Thought I was going to, but I didn't. Okay. Spins freely. When we start this up, it's going to squeal because all this coolant's all over the belt. It's fine. I mean, it sucks ass, but whatever. How does this go? This belt goes to the alternator. And then it goes to water pump, and it should go to crank. Oh, this part's gonna suck. This belt tensioner doesn't have a whole lot of give in it. So it's gonna go around the crank. I think our best bet is to pull it off of water pump. Okay. So when we put the breaker bar on here, which almost isn't enough leverage, this is a really stiff belt tensioner. Oh, come on, you pisser. Oh, you pisser. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Come on, get out here. Oh, it's a tight hole. We're going to go around the crank, and I think we're going to try to slip it over the water pump. Oh, that's not as bad. This one's got more give than the other one did. That belt's fine. No cracking. It's old. No evidence of skipping, chafing, anything like that. But we'll still replace it. I'll do that at the hotel. That's easy. You saw how easy that was. Okay, so we've installed our bolts. They're tight. No play. The belt's got good tension. AC belt is fine, and the vacuum pump belts. Check the vacuum pump belt. Vacuum pump belt's good. Thermostat's tight. Hose is fine. This hose is good. Clamp. Great. Oh, fuck me. Watch out. Flying parts. So now we need to reinstall the air box. Make sure this is on. You're going to end up with a mass airflow code, and it is. It's all the way on. When you tighten these clamps down, this here is the throttle for anybody that doesn't know. Electrically controlled. Throttle motor, throttle, butterfly valve, throttle plate inside. You tighten these down. Don't wrench them down too tight. Get them tight. Don't strip the screw out, or it's a pain in the bitch. And I gotta do the same over here for the air box. And then we got, or otherwise we'll end up with an air leak. Now we need to reinstall these PCV hoses. There's one on each side. Be careful, these brittle plastic pieces of junk are like the worst possible freaking connector anybody's ever manufactured. Make sure they're tight or you end up with an air leak. I'll do the other one on the other side. I'm not going to show you that because I don't have to move the camera. Okay. Make sure you get your tools the frick out of the way. Alright, now we got to fill this thing up. We're going to go with universal. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. Story of my life, everything's fine. Fine is good. Corey's here, everybody. Alright, let's fill this pisser up. Make sure you get the coolant all over so you have a sticky mess. I'll power wash this all later. I don't want to... We'll fill this a bit because we lost a lot. We probably lost a good gallon. I might even have to go get more. I'll have to wait for that thermostat to open to top it off. Dude, these fucking people. 45 minutes to get my fucking part. There's a sign in there, no working on vehicles in parking lot. I don't care. Whoops, I really don't. Shit, I'm gonna have to go buy more coolant. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna buy more coolant. I didn't realize I lost that much. Alright. I'll fire this thing up and it's gonna squeal like a fucking pig. Because of course I just let the coolant fly. And I made sure to spray it all over the exhaust so it smells. Yeah, there's a part there. Alright, we're gonna put the heat on. Air off, heat on, and windows down because it's gonna get hot. All right, well, we'll wait for that to have heat. I guess I'll just sit you guys here. That water pump wasn't that bad. It was a little. I didn't see what was like less than or something. Yeah, hey, thanks. But fucking thermostat. There it is. Drink coolant, you bitch. how you wait and stuff like how shitty that's that might have been different then.
There was another one with two that was like all the way down. Well, I'm gonna call them Landspout. I don't think they were. One definitely was.
Olay.
Copyright thing.
Kind of afraid to go in and get more coolant. Oh, it was a big deal to get these parts. And to go all the way to the back. I was starting to freaking freak out. It's like, I hate being out here because it's like, until you take it apart, you don't know if there's something else wrong. Like, I don't know, maybe the fans weren't kicking on or something. And which shit, are they kicking? Nah, it's probably not one. Oh yeah, now, yeah, people, it's gonna smoke. There's coolant all over the exhaust. I made sure to spill it everywhere. It's gonna smoke, it's fine. I did a good job getting it fucking everywhere. Literally. I mean, it hasn't started spraying everywhere yet. That's good. I don't have a milkshake, do I? Okay, good. That was my first thing, but don't tell me. So the thermostat was $120, okay? The water pump was like $80. But if you buy the kit that has the thermostat and the water pump, it's $119. Probably junk. That's a good one. The one that they wanted to give me was junk. Definitely. It did have the wrong gasket in it, though. How many people are telling me I'm doing this wrong? $50 messages here. Are you busy? Yeah, of course I'm fucking busy. That's a lot quieter than it was too. That's probably what's been squealing the past 20,000 miles. See if it took cool. Better go get some fucking cooler. Taking this in. Make sure no one steals my truck. Another jug from you. It's under Tri-State Industries.
Where are you out of again?
Wisconsin.
Thank you. You have a good day.
And PO 100.
Is that kind of a pain to do out there?
Oh no, it's all good now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just needed more coolant apparently.
Nice.
All right.
I gotta go catch up in the storm.
Yeah, we'll catch up. We'll be good.
That must be hauling some ass if it's got to Sheriff County already.
Where?
Sheriff County up around Valentine.
Oh, it can't be.
I won't.
Must be a different one.
I haven't paid any attention. I won't need the paperwork. Thanks. Have a good night.
Work a day? I work today. You better take that off.
Okay, that was way quicker than the first time. I'm pretty sure they're watching the stream. Where's Corey? Dude, that was way quicker than the first time. I'm 99% sure that they're watching the stream. It was very quiet there. Don't care. We gotta get this cooling system bled out too. Alright, let me make sure to spill all this. Alright, we're off to a good start. Alright, we're off to a good start. Got cooling everywhere. Definitely be cleaning this engine bay later. We'll overfill it a little bit. Thermostat hasn't opened yet. When that thermostat opens, it's going to suck it all down. Yeah, you can watch that. We reported it, now called it in, like 5 minutes before they didn't get the warning. We called it in, and it was like heading into that town. I'm like, we get a warning.
Which town was it?
It starts with an H?
Hot Springs?
Yes.
I put it on and I posted on Twitter as Hot Springs. Lucio had it some other yogurt. So I'm like,
that was I thought it was just a shitty Landspout. I was sitting in one-lane construction. I'm like, oh, there's a tractor. Oh no, that's a tornado. And it just happened. There was so much hail coming into town, I thought it snowed.
well, dude, the warning said 35. It was moving 35 miles an hour. I was trying to blast east because it said 4-inch hail on the warning.
Yep.
It's like, I gotta get the hell out of here. It was like gaining on me. And then when you were having this gas, it's like, I'm trying to get the hell away from this hail. Like, I can't get away from it.
Well, I know. That's why I was concerned out there. I'm like, it's going to be tough if this shit's the bed, because I have a feeling these tow trucks and shit are going to be busy with smashed fucking windshields. That's why once I got within like 10 minutes of town, I'm like, okay, this is no big deal, because if I have to drive 1 mile at a time and shut it off and let it cool down, I don't, I can do that. But I mean, it never like overheated, but this thing is never, except when I was in the mountains, which it was under a lot of load. It was a 15-degree angle, but never goes above 210. It would only went up to like 215, which, whatever. But the fact that it was doing that on pavement with no load, no air, moving, and it was being 70 degrees out, I'm like, that's not right. So I don't think it's out, but I'd rather take care of it now than have it dump me in front of a hail core. As long as it ain't the fucking radiator, but it wasn't low on coolant. Probably thermostat and the thermostat and the pump all together, I'm sure.
Probably the thermostat, to be honest.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I know that water pump's been howling for a while. Oh wow, you're so fucking cool.
Wow.
That radiator is in good shape. Alright people, we're just gonna sit here and wait for this thermostat to open up someday. Well, there's no air bubbles, that's good.
Hello?
Dude, I would have probably had a freaking shit fit if this thing would have started like puking. Because that would be my typical luck.
Talk about bad timing. I opened up chat, secret message, like, oh great, I'm trying to outrun this freaking hailstorm. He's broke down.
Well, I really didn't care if I would have just, like, I could have done this on the side of the road. I was just concerned about how the fuck would it get apart. Everyone's gonna ask. All you gotta do is show up and go home.
Dude, literally. I just like came up over a hill, all of a sudden boom, tornado dropped. It's like, well, you gotta be kidding me. That's like my storm.
I know, I was actually really surprised. It just happened. Like, I was sitting in one lane construction, and there's people, like, nobody sees this tornado coming, so I flip all my lights on, and people are like, hi, and I'm literally pointing out the window, and nobody's looking. I'm like, because they were all backed up on that state highway. And I'm like, if this tornado comes through, it's going to hit all these cars that are stopped. Why the fuck are they not moving? Like, stop the northbound and get the southbound the fuck out of here. And they're on the fucking radio, oh yeah, don't push the dust into the cattle guards. I'm like, there's a tornado. Like 2 miles from me.
Dude, that's like the Waverly day. I mean, that truck drove right into it. People were driving it. It's like, dude, you can see it.
God dang. What's reasonable? I haven't either. We gotta figure out where the hell the target is tomorrow. I tell you what, I like days like today. Not that I'm super lazy, but I just showed up, chased for an hour, and I'm done.
I was hoping it was gonna last longer, but I mean, as soon as it went out full dominant, it just killed it. So. So it went from like hot to cold in front of it. I wasn't expecting that today. Low chance of a tornado, and I mean just showing up like that and then having what happened happen overnight.
This would have been a good one to have Daniel along for. They didn't make it. It's coming out tomorrow, though. He's got this plan that if one of us ever breaks down, I'm not allowed to sit in the front seat because it's occupied by shit. I'm not allowed to sit in the back driver's seat, but I can get in the back passenger seat, but I have to remove his stuff gently and move it first. And I'm not allowed to bring any of my stuff. We've had this conversation. No, we're good. We're good. Thanks. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh dude, I got three emails and a Discord message. These people, which O'Reilly's are you going to? We're showing up. I'm like, please don't. Like, please don't.
Well, that's the beauty of YouTube, though. Like, you
Yeah.
hit an animal or breakdown or something, like, there's seems to be always somebody watching and showing up.
Alright, this thermostat's not fucking opening. I don't give a flying fuck on this side. Full set. It's just not going to get hot enough sitting here. I don't think that gauge is whatever, the heat's hot. Alright guys, the heat's hot, thermostat's not open yet, it's not going to get hot enough sitting here idle. This thing runs cold. So it's not making goofy noises, it's not pissing fluid out of its every fucking orifice in its body. So we're good. We're good, we'll send it. I'm not worried about it. I got all that shit. Just making sure I got everything. Take your pick tomorrow, 3 different areas. I gotta go break into this dumpster. Alright, so I broke into the dumpster, coolant things tightened, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool, great. Alright, I didn't hear a crunch, so I didn't leave my phone in there. That's good. This cap is on. That needs grease. We are not overheating, got hot heat. Alright guys, let me, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I don't think anything's happening.
Sold out.
Fuck me. We're probably going to go pay $500 a night for a hotel. There's the storm, guys. It's way off to the east. Looks like Nathan Moore is in the Radar Omega app following it still. You can go watch Nathan Storm Chaser IRL on Twitch or in the Radar Omega app. It's going to be approaching Ogallala here in a few hours. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here, guys, because it's just easier to end it this way. So thanks for following. I'll try to get the video of that tornado off the camcorder and stuff, and we're probably going to go pay $500 a night for a hotel. Why are you dripping? All the coolant that I spilled is finally making its way to the bottom of the truck. Okay, never mind. We're good. False alarm. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for following, and we'll see you later.